Welcome to today's episode of Start That Business Show. As always, it's my pleasure to host you. I'm a business coach and your host for the show, Evelyn. Today, we will be looking at a design business or a tailoring business, if you may wish. On the show today, I have with me Joy. She will be explaining to us what the business is all about, what the business sense is, and how somebody can run this kind of a business. So, Joy, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Evelyn.
welcome.
My name is Joy Wanja. I'm still a youth, so delighted and excited for hosting me and wanting to know more and hear my story.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm delighted too, and I'm even more delighted because you are a youth. And I know there are so many youth out there who are wondering, I'm done with whatever level of education I have been going through, and here I am. So what next? So talking to a youth makes more sense to me today because I know many youth out there are listening to us and are watching the show. So could you please tell me, what is Z2 Concepts all about?
Z2 Concepts is all about a fashion design home, where we do men and we still do ladies. To be more detailed, we do jeans for men, we do khakis for men, we do dresses for ladies, and we do officials as well. So we have a wide range of products that we do and we tailor.
Okay. Wow. So for how long have you been in operation?
So starting was not easy. The first 2 years in any business, especially if you start from no capital or nothing, it becomes a challenge. But if you have that passion and drive, especially the drive, you will overcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So you started from a point of limited capital, so to speak.
Completely.
Okay.
I only started with one machine and we started from home.
Okay.
One machine and it was manual, nothing else.
Okay. So what drove you to start the business? Because from what I'm hearing, you had one machine from home, and today if I look around, I can see you have more than one machine and they are not manual, and you have employees that you have around you.
Yeah.
Yes. So what made you start?
First of all, it's interesting because my mom is a tailor.
Okay.
Yeah, she was doing this before she got employed where she is now, but all through her passion has been skill. She does, she's very good in tailoring and salon, but majorly tailoring. So I think it's something in the family because my brother, who is my partner, and the younger brother are also in this business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with time, I got employed, then I got out. I don't know, maybe it's just that drive we were supposed to, I don't know, but so far so good.
And I'm hearing an interesting point as well, because you started, went to employment, and then came back.
Yeah.
So how would you compare the two experiences, the employment period and the time that you are back to Z2 Concepts and are running this?
I would prefer where I am now than being employed.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can set your pace and you can stretch yourself to where you want to be. You won't reach there tomorrow because you have to have patience and a lot of resilience to get to where you want to get to or achieve. But eventually, if you have that drive, as I said earlier, you will get there.
Okay. Okay.
And focus. Yeah.
So we are looking at the drive, the focus, and the resilience.
Resilience.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much capital did you start with roughly?
I think it was more than less than 4,000.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and we really struggled by the time because the machine was already there, thankfully, the manual machine. So the 4,000 was the materials.
Okay.
And before that, we had the messed mom sheets. You know, the bed sheets
Yeah.
you take and you cut while,
Yes,
you know, you're
yes,
practicing.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I see a passion going on
Yeah.
here as well. Yes.
Mm.
Okay. So what do you make? You make you mentioned you make men's clothes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do men attires, we do ladies, and we do adjustments. We do very nice adjustments. You know, you can have you can go shop something and it doesn't fit the way you want, but we are very good in adjusting.
Which is mostly the case, yes.
Yeah, and that's where also I've gotten a lot of clients.
Okay.
I've got a lot of clients because they come. You've adjusted a very nice suit or a very nice trouser or a very nice shirt. After that, the client asks, so what do you do? I would like to see your work, or you see, that's so much. I've gotten so much clients from my adjustment because I do them quality. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But in all that, I have tailors who are very professional. If it's adjustment, there's a specific tailor for adjustment. He won't do jeans, he won't touch any other clothes. So if it's jeans, there's a specific tailor for jeans. And if it's ladies, there's a specific tailor for ladies. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, okay. So that takes us to the next thing. Other than the sewing machine, what else do you need to start this business?
First of all, you need the drive. I think I'll repeat that in all this interview because you can have all the machines, so you can start with a very big capital and the drive is not there, or you are not so sure if if you're going to make it or not. Yeah, that one is there, but still you need that drive that you push yourself. Like I have started small, but within time and time, I'll be a better person, or I'll get to where I wanna be. So if you want to start this business, just have that drive first of all. Then don't have so much big hopes. Start slow, pace. You pace yourself. Target this. Move to the next. Target this. Move. That's how you grow. But you cannot accomplish everything in a day or a month or a year. No. It's a growing process. Even now I'm in business for 6 years, 5, but I learn every day. It's a learning process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So simple, you just need a machine and a good source or a good supplier for your fabrics.
Okay.
Yeah, that is all.
Okay. And did you ever get any formal training to make the clothes that you make?
Yeah, somehow I did.
Okay.
I did.
Yeah.
But
of course, you have mentioned to me that mom was a tailor. I'm
so
imagining
that one,
that
and I've seen
growing
her,
up was a whole school in itself.
Yeah. Actually, even when we were small, mom made all our attires. So it's something that sank. But somehow I deviated because I did hospitality and customer care. Then later, I found myself, I'm very good in styling, like fashion, as in I can just, if we meet with someone, or when my clients come here, for example, I just see your body type and I tell you A, B, C, D. This fabric will do better than this. If you're plus size, stretcher would be better. If you're this, you see, if you're petite, if you're,
Okay. Wow. So for you, it has been learning by observation?
Yeah,
so
learning by observation, because I wouldn't say I went to fashion school. My brother did for 2 years. So me, I did customer care and hospitality. Then what I did is a small course for styling, 2 months or so. Nowadays you can educate yourself even on YouTube online. So that's what I did. But still my passion has been in fashion.
And I think it is the same fashion that drives you to YouTube to go look for learning platforms.
I'm the type of, that you love something so much such that you push yourself so hard, even when a client is, the pressure,
Yes.
it's okay. You have no issue like, no, this one is too much. No, you push yourself. Yeah.
And I guess that is all it takes to succeed. That is what really it takes to succeed in a business.
True.
Yes. So I want us to discuss the different business aspects, the different marketing, the marketing mix, so to call, of your business. We will be looking at, we have spoken about the requirements in terms of the machine and the fabrics. So you have your machine and you have your fabrics. At what point did you decide to get out of home and look for a location to start operating from?
After a while, because we started with bags, we were doing mini bags. So I would go to my court around our neighbors. The ones who have kids, I just tell them, can I make a small bag for you?
So that's already marketing.
Yeah.
You were already sourcing
so
around
I was
for
marketing,
clients.
and my partner, who is my brother Paul, now he will do the stitching. So I take to the client at a very small amount. I think it was roughly 400 or 350, 400 or 500 there.
At what point did you decide to get out of home and look for a physical location where you can operate?
After I gained confidence that I could do this, from the few clients that had tailored for bags for their kids, so with time, I told Paul, I think we can do this. Even if we are going to struggle a bit, but let's, we overcame that fear. Yes. Now we came out of the shell. So we looked for a location. And we started. Okay. Yeah.
Was this your first location where you were situated today?
From 2014, I've never moved.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see the consistency.
Yeah. Okay. Were you able to pay your rent in the first month?
Yeah, it was hectic, but thank God my landlord was a bit. He would see we were hardworking because we used to open every single day. There's no day we closed. And by 8 we were at work. We closed at 7 or 7:30. So we were consistent. So for the first 2-3 months, he allowed us. He said, I can see you're still young. So what we are going to do, if you get this amount, it's okay. That's how we pushed. But it was really tough. Yeah.
So what kept you going?
I think is you don't want to give up, and already you have started. Though the journey is still rough, you've opened, it's still shaky, you don't have anything. Actually, it was just a wall. Nothing else. One machine, and me, I used to have just a simple table, but that drive and hope for tomorrow, I think, kept me going and going. And I thank God for my parents and the few friends who were there at that time, because they kept on pushing. Don't give up. You're still young. You still have that time to fall, stand, fall, so it's okay. Just try. It's better trying than saying. You say something and you don't do it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what were your considerations in terms of looking for a location? Did you wake up and find an empty building and started, or you put into thought
by that time as well? I was, I think I was very young. I was like 24, 23. You can imagine 6 years ago. So all we wanted is just a simple space. Because even while we were starting, our road here was not even tarmac. So you can imagine now it was so, everything was not good, as someone can come and say, wow, this shop, you've been here, this looks nice, you see. But it has been a journey that only you now, or the viewers who are listening now, can understand. Everything is a process. Nothing happens overnight. Even the rich people, if you read their stories, the wealthy, the middle, it's always a process. And you have to be very patient, because so many people kept on asking me, even the small clients who are coming in, why are you doing here in this dusty road? You can look for shops, where there is the tarmac had reached. But I don't know. I just kept going. I said maybe the clients will come support me, it's fine. The ones who still feel like my clothes will be dusty here. But now with time, at least I have good clientele.
Okay. Now, we have spoken about the machine. And we have spoken about the materials. So is that all in terms of the equipment and the materials that you need to start?
My dear, business is endless. There's no point you'll reach and say, now I have the machine, I have the employees, I have the materials. No, I think I've also grown because I challenge myself, I push myself, I target. This time I want, this period of time, maybe 4 months or 6 months, slowly by slowly, but I've learned to push myself to be a greater person, to bring out the best, to be the best maybe in the society. I want to be a role model to the many youths who are here in Syokimau. So I'm still learning, and I've not reached a point now I'm okay, no. Yes. I challenge myself, I want this machine at the end of the day, I want this machine because tailoring has a lot of different machines for different designs, for different things that can be done by the machine. You'll find a shirt needs buttonhole or buttons. You'll find trouser that needs that machine called buttock. You'll find a finishing machine for the clothing that is overlock. So you challenge yourself. And that I think also maybe in this course of tailoring, most tailors don't push themselves. That's why you'll find maybe most people, they started but they still have one machine. You see, but you focus, you see now the future. You look at 5-10 years from now. Don't look at the amount you're doing. You do adjustment to get that small money now. You maybe niko sawa. No, you push yourself. Yeah, that's the only way you grow.
So I'm seeing continual growth and planning. I'm also seeing goal setting coming out of everything that you do. So every so often you sit down and set a target for yourself and work to achieve it.
However small achievement you make, it's still an achievement.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if you say this month, I'm going to buy 5 fabrics. Every month I'll be making sure I'll buy 5. At the end of 4 months or 6 months, whatever, you'll find you have like more than enough materials. So you have good materials. You see, that's how you grow.
Okay. Wow. And who would you say are your major customers?
I have a collective of all clients. Yeah, from mwananchi ule wa kaule to the high-end client. Okay. Yeah, to corporate. I do corporate attires as well. So.
Where did you get the corporate clients from?
Marketing, online, and the clients who I've done for them personal job. And they are CEOs, they are directors, they run their own businesses, so they tell me, Joy, I run a farm in maybe Kilimani or wherever, come fit my stuff, some good shirts, some nice polos, some pants. I have a restaurant somewhere, come fit my old stuff. So that's, you see.
So how have you been able to get your customers?
Through marketing.
Okay.
Friends, they have really helped me. Like, if you see, skill sells you. If you do a good job, believe you me, a customer comes out happy, he or she brings 5, 10, 15 more clients. The 10, 15 brings more 5. It's like a small circle. That's the way business happens, yeah. But if you do a shoddy job, like the way people see tailors, you promise to deliver, you don't deliver, then you are not in business. Okay.
Okay. So we are looking at quality and the need to do a good job. That brings you many and many more customers. Okay.
So I'm still online marketing. But you have to do good job so that it can sell you. Because when you are happy, when someone asks you, hey, I like this dress, where did you get it from? You won't be selfish, be like, hey, that place, good customer care, they were very nice. You see, that's a customer.
Okay, I see. So you do online marketing, face-to-face, the one that you walk around and inform people what you do. So those are the 2 marketing avenues that have worked for you so far. Okay. And how do you determine your prices now that you work across a range of clientele? Do you have a set price list, or what guides your pricing strategy?
Yeah, these are price fixed.
Okay.
You cannot say now because this one has walked in. This one alone. No, it's good to have that. If they want to leave a tip or they see your work is good, they'll bring. It's okay. But you just do what you have to do. That is fine. But we've set up a price list for Z2. That this dress is this amount. This kind of texture of material is this amount. Maybe jeans, khaki is this amount. It makes even work easier. Well, I'm not there.
Wow. So what would you like a youth out there who is listening, who would maybe like to venture into such a business?
Have the drive. Be consistent. Our youth, I'm also a youth, we are not consistent. You start this after 4, 5, 6 months. This one is not working. It has a lot of challenges. You drop, you start selling fabrics. Then when a customer calls you after 5 months, I don't do that anymore. You go to another business. You need that consistent, even on the hard and smooth and the, it's like, you just need that consistent. There's no two way about it. If you want to be successful, be consistent and live a purposeful life. Like when a customer walks in, impact him or her like, wow, these youths are really they are doing great things. As in, you see, when that will make you, I don't know, maybe exceptional, and do everything you do. Do it from the bottom of your heart. You will be surprised that customer will walk in here again with maybe very senior people. They'll give you good orders. That's what us as youths we are lacking. We don't trust the process. We don't have patience. The drive maybe is not there. You started with good drive, energy in the middle. This one is very challenging. I don't want to deal with this thing anymore. There's nowhere that is not challenging.
I agree. I agree.
Everywhere is challenging. It's now your resilience and how you want to tackle it and where you want to be. That makes now the difference maybe between me and you.
And I think that is what will rightly position you in the minds of clients. They will know Joy to be this person who makes this type of clothes, who makes them to this quality. So I think that is positioning.
And the consistency. I know if I have a very busy schedule client, even if I tell Joy, please, I'll be running late just by 8 p.m. please, just wait for me, and you are like, no, and there's nothing you're going to do. Because you'll get all types of clients. Someone who tells you by 6 a.m. I want my clothes. You have to learn to be flexible in business.
And to be able to serve your customers as they would like.
So that's how you impact now a customer and like, hey, this one I can deal with her. Because if I have busy schedules and you cannot accommodate me and I've already aired out my problem, we cannot meet each other halfway then. Because in Nairobi is hectic, everyone is there. So you have to learn to be flexible.
So that you can accommodate your different clients from all walks of life. So would you say there are bad days or good days or good hours or bad hours? What are your peak operating hours?
Surprisingly, Mondays.
Oh, okay.
Very surprisingly,
yes.
On Mondays.
Okay. Why do you think so?
Pattern. You know, after you tend to master your business, the pattern. Okay, before Corona, we had mastered the pattern completely. But still, the pattern is still there, but a bit slower. But Mondays are quite busy.
How about months? If we look at a year, would we say January is a busy month, or April, or December?
There's a pattern. You'll find Januaries for me are very busy. Up to February mid. Then March becomes a bit slow, especially when the kids now maybe have gone back to school. The walk-ins and jobs the graph now goes a little bit slower.
I can't live without mentioning COVID because it is the current thing that businesses are grappling with.
After the lockdown events, we were tapping more and making more product on events. For example, weddings, for example, choirs for churches, for example, schools, when they are going maybe for the drama festival, doing some singing or doing activities for schools. So it has really affected, but all in all, we still holding on and being strong, because now you cannot close the shop. With time, you learn to live with it. You put on the measures that are required, and you're good to go. Yeah.
I like your spirit. Yeah.
I didn't close even for a single day.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and as I said earlier, now you learn to be flexible. That period I was making masks because I couldn't get any orders from Mati dresses, jeans, what have you. So I made so much masks, and I started supplying, and as I was giving maybe to the less fortunate. Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
learn now to be flexible. This has come, now let's tune ourselves to start doing this for
Let's
period
suit our
of time.
products to the situation.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That's a nice one. And what are your costs in this business?
course.
Yeah, what are your major costs? Like, I imagine rent would be one of them.
There is rent, electricity. I have employees, I think 5. Yeah. There's so much. The miscellaneous is there. With time, you budget and minimize, especially this period, you minimize your costs. Then now you will be, at least you'll be fine.
Okay. What is the average amount that tailors are paid? So that if somebody somewhere is considering starting this business, then they know, if once I have my location and I have my machine, then I should be prepared maybe for this much per month, maybe for one assistant, and then maybe my rent. And that again now will depend on the location that you have chosen.
It depends on location.
Okay, so I'm trying to look at the profit sense in the business, because other than rent, you have employee salaries or wages. So averagely, how much would you be paying employees, or how much do you pay? Just averagely, how much do you pay your employees?
You know, employee salary is not same, because you'll find a tailor for ladies who does something different, a tailor for jeans who does something different. So normally in this business, you, especially skill, you pay per item. At the end of the week, now you calculate. Because most of tailors, as maybe I can say that they don't want end month. So I cannot give an exact figure, because at times you have done 10 clothes, at times you have done 2, at times you have done 5, at times you even done 20, at times you have done, you see. So it's not constant.
Okay. Is it a commission of the
commission
of
basis.
the price of the item made? Okay. Do you do maybe 10%, 5%, 2%?
Depends on the design, but normally it will do 20, 25%.
20 to 25%.
Yeah.
Okay. And your rent, your utilities rent, and do you use water here?
Yeah, we do. That is all inclusive. Nairobi is tough, so you pay rent, you pay water, you pay electricity.
Yes. So roughly, how do those ones come to the rent combined with the water and the electricity?
Roughly, if I combine all that, roughly it can reach up to, if I do rent, maybe fabrics included, or
just the rent and the electricity and the water bill.
it's roughly 35.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
Because the electricity, the machines, you find even per week you can do 1,000 to 1,500 per week. Yes.
Averagely, how much are your sales per day?
This season is hard to tell, because my my pattern is a bit misplaced.
And the normal times before COVID, how much were you looking at per day?
Do rough figure.
Yeah.
we would do maybe 8 to 18 on a rough figure.
Wow. To all the youth who are listening, I'm talking to Joy, a youth, just like all the other youth that we have out there, who is really passionate about what she does. And she, in the past 5 years, she started a business and she's still passionate to take it to the next level. It has been my pleasure talking to you, and I'm so grateful that you were able to let us into your business. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best with your determination. Your business is definitely going places. And for the youth who are watching, at least it is something nice to see somebody like you doing something and she's really consistent with it and she has been at it for a really long time. So I think this is something to go and live from. Keep on learning with us. For many more videos are coming your way, and they will be talking about different business aspects, different business ideas, and different opportunities that you may want to look at, either the way they are or in a different way. If you wish to engage with us or to ask a question or to comment in any of the ideas that we have spoken about or any of the aspects that we have discussed here today with Joy, please feel free to engage with us on the buttons, share below, and better still, you could subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications every so often whenever we upload fresh new business content. It was my pleasure hosting you. I was your host, Evelyn, and till the next show, it's bye.